Today I have the honor to evaluate an icebreaker, a second icebreaker. Shakil, you cheated us. It was written that it was an icebreaker, but you are an experienced speaker. Hi. I had to change my structure of evaluation ongoing for you. And this is a challenge that I'll share after with all the audience, how we can you adapt the evaluation structure. So as Shakil is an experienced Toastmaster and an experienced speaker, I will be a little bit more bad with him and give point of improvements more than some strengths. But let's start from your strength. I'd like it very much that you delivered your speech by standing. It was nice. It was a good idea. You arrived to me very energetical. I mean, this is an icebreaker, and I got a part of your temperament thanks to this choice you did. The second point of strength of your delivery, I recognized you had a structure and you had a message. And this is why I tell everybody that Shakil was cheating us, because normally in the icebreaker, your only goal is to present yourself. But he added an additional goal. He was trying to inspire us about public speaking, right? So after we will also ask ourselves much more question about this additional goal. I liked it that you added a little bit more of spicy in this speech. Why I liked it? Because when we are speaking in public, our responsibility is to give something to the audience. We are not speaking for ourselves, but for the audience. So it was a good point of a professional speaker to have something in the speech that was related to the audience and not to himself. Point of improvement for you. As you are a professional speaker, I expect from you that if you are struggling with the technical, with the arrangement of the setting, you write the Toastmaster of the night and you tell him, please do a table topic more, give me some more time because I need to fix something. You can do it in the background, right? From a professional speaker, I also expect that these hands are not all the time in this position. And your virtual background. This was a good idea, but since you were a lot of you had a lot of stress, it was not working really well, the virtual background. So good idea, but avoid to use the virtual background when you are in hurry or you cannot control it. To wrap up, stay tuned because we will continue with your evaluation. How we will continue. Now I'm changing my hat, my Toastmasters evaluation hat, to wear the coordinator of the round robin evaluation. Do you know what is a round robin evaluation? Raise your hand if yes. Okay, so the majority doesn't know. The round robin evaluation is a collective evaluation. I will make some questions to you, to all the audience, and we can help Shakil to improve even more thanks to our collective feedback. Normally, for the icebreaker, I used to help the speaker with the general questions like what our speaker did particularly well, what you want to avoid for the next speeches. But this was not a real icebreaker, so I will be much more specific. Please, everybody, open your microphone because this will be interactive. Omer, what was the goal, the specific goal of the speech, in your opinion?
Oh my God, that's a really hard question.
Okay, this is already an answer. This means to Shakil, maybe your message was not so clear and focused. Stay there, Omer.
All right.
3 things that you remember about Shakil.
Oh my God.
1. Let's start with 1.
All right. Number one. Oh, I had to listen that. I listened everything, but my brain, you know?
Think about it. Think about it and you write down in the chat. Ashraf, do you think something specific about Shakil's speech? Do you remember something specific? Sorry.
When he asked the audience a question about the guy who wasn't 13 years old, that grabbed my attention actually to I think interaction with audience always grab audience to the subject and give some attention to the subject.
Perfect. So, if the goal of Shakil was to interact with us and to engage us, do you think that the choice to give a question to the audience was a good choice, a functional to his objective? Fazal. Kent is ready. Kent, was it functional?
Oh,
Did work well, in your opinion, that Shakil interact with the audience?
yeah, I think anytime you interact, ask a question, it could be a rhetorical question where you don't expect an answer. I think that's a great rhetorical device. And adding that onto Autumn, when in her speech, she talked about using pauses. So I think the combination of two, asking a question, rhetorical question, and pausing, it kind of catches people and makes them think. So I think that was a good use as far as using a rhetorical question.
Thank you, Kent. In Toastmasters, when we share our feedback, we share our opinion. We want to be never too harsh, too hard. That's why we used to use words like functional and not functional. We do not say bad or good because these adjectives are absolute. But we say that, okay, the usage of this rhetorical tool was functional to your objective, dear speaker. And now I ask Eileen. Eileen, what do you think that Shakil did particularly well with his voice?
I think that he was energetic and gave a positive energy to the audience. I can say that.
Okay. And I ask now Meltem, our sponsor. What Shakil can do even better with his voice to arrive to us much more with much more impact.
Is it me, Meltem Şahin, or Meltem Altınay?
Meltem Şahin. Meltem sponsor. Meltem.
Because we are both sponsored. Okay. Thank you very much. dear Francesca, for the questions and the technique you introduced recently. What he could do better, I think, especially when we are not native speakers and the audience are not native speaker, it is always better to speak slower. And when you say something, you can raise your hand, raise your pitch. And also slowing down can help, I think. Adding pauses, as Autumn suggested, it gives us a time to digest what you said. Because I am not a native speaker of English. It is taking a bit time for me to perceive and digest, understand what I hear. So I think you can work on some vocal varieties and adding more pauses to your speech. I think it would add too much value and it will increase the
impact.
Impact.
Thank you, Meltem. Saurabh, dear Saurabh.
Yes.
What was particularly functional in Shakil opening?
What the functional was that great start, standing, some hand movements. These are functional. Like these, while opening with this, it brings confidence, and he was able to maintain the flow. Yes, that's it.
Thank you so much. And what we suggest to change for the next time in the opening?
Yes. While speaking, he was using virtual background, so hand movements were not much visible. While speaking, remove the virtual background, although expressions, body language will be visible. After done, then he can use any background. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I add a little challenge in this round robin. I will give you a time frame. So, Kent, can you share with us in 30 seconds what Shakil did very good with his hands and what you want to change for the next speech?
As far as body language, he was standing up, which is good. It was difficult for me at times to see part of his body because of the green screen or the background. His body parts would disappear. And so I think fixing that would make it more effective, but he was engaging and energetic.
Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, this name, I need help to pronounce your name correctly. Fikre Tutslu. Please repeat your name. I want to learn it.
Fikret is my husband. My name is Arzu.
Arzu. Dear Arzu, in 30 seconds, can you tell us what was really well done in Shakil conclusion?
I'm sorry. I'm very excited. Today, not answer, please. Only listen. First time I accept this program.
So, an applause for you.
Sorry.
You have been brave. Thank you for opening the mic. Thank you so much. Fazal. Dear Fazal, in 30 seconds, what was functional for Shakil to achieve his object tonight in his conclusion? Open the mic.
Unmute, please.
Opened. I think his conclusion was just abrupt at the end. That's my comments. Thank you. Listen me. You listen me.
Yes, we can.
I think his conclusion was just at the end, just abruptly. That's my comment for his speech.
Thank you, Fazal, and thank you, everybody. I wish you can apply this method for your next meeting, maybe not for each meeting, but sometimes. And I wish that you can apply, especially the newbies here, the mindset to be specific in your feedback and to always think, ask yourself, what was the goal of the speaker? In this way, we will evaluate the performance and not the person, and the speaker will be much more happy and empowered. Thank you so much.